chest last May.
And now, where are we?
We are in Vire. V-I-R-E. Vire.
And you are always with Japan.
Wade Hayes.
Who is Wade Hayes?
He's another country singer that had a lot of hits back in the 90s. Like World Comes No Better, Wichita Lineman, Chevy.
So, we'd like to come back to your show with Mark Chesler. How do you remember this show?
How was it? I had a good time. I believe everyone else did too. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We all had a very good time.
Is it just all the singers singing the same thing?
I think so. Yeah, I think we all had a good time.
What have you discovered there? About people that are returning?
They're very nice people here. Taking good care of us. We got here yesterday and they just welcomed us with open arms. Very kind and very patient. Certainly love paradise.
So now you play fiddle. Is it difficult to play fiddle?
It can be, yeah. It's especially when you're first learning how. Very hard instrument to play. And you have to keep up with it. You have to practice a lot so you can stay good. Once you get good, don't practice and you lose a lot of it that you learn.
How did you come to play fiddle?
I was a teenager and where I was living in Maryland, there was a lot of bluegrass music around. And there were people playing banjos and mandolins and fiddles. And I tried mandolin and banjo and fiddle I picked up, and that was the hardest one out of all of them. And I think that's probably why I stayed with it and made it my main thing, because once I finally started to learn how to do it, it was a hard fight and I won, you know?
So you learn bluegrass style fiddle.
Yes.
Did you study other style?
Yeah, country, blues, jazz, all sorts of Celtic music, Irish. Yeah. I studied all kinds of different fiddle styles.
Did you have someone in your family who played music or was a singer?
Not while I was growing up. No. Everybody in my family can do something musical, sing or play an instrument or something, but I'm the only one that ever did it on the stage in front of people. And that's not really true. My dad used to be in a rock band back in the 60s. He was a trumpet player in a rock and roll band back in the late 60s. And but then he had to go into the military, and then after that he got married. He had me, he had my brother, and he just never got back into music after that. He had to work a job and support a family. So after that there was no more music, in the family until I started learning how to play.
Have you brothers and sisters?
I have one brother. Yeah.
Do you play music?
He does. He sings and he writes songs and he plays guitar and harmonica. And he doesn't really do it in front of people very much. He just sits around and kind of does it for himself. He just does it because he has fun doing it. I've tried to, steer him in the direction sometimes of maybe getting on stage and letting people hear his songs, and he can be kind of shy about it sometimes. And I just have fun sitting and playing them for myself.
So he has a job?
Yeah, he's got a job. He's a landscaping business, working with trees and bushes and grass.
Is it easy today to be a musician in the States?
Well, it is if things are going well. If things are not going well, then it's very hard. You know, that's pretty much the size of it. It seems like it is a little harder nowadays because there aren't as many people hiring, and there aren't as many good jobs as there used to be. You know, and that's because of the economy now in the U.S. and of course around the world, I'm sure. And I hope that it gets better. I hope it gets better very soon. But luckily, things like this come up, where we get to come over and do a gig overseas every now and then. You know. So, yeah.
Would you like to play other styles, such as jazz?
I have, in fact, yeah. I played swing and jazz and some blues and some R&B and yeah, just anything anybody will call me to do, I'll take a swing at it.
But do you prefer country music?
Well, actually, I love old country music. If I had a preference, it's probably bluegrass or maybe swing. You know, those are probably my two favorite styles to play fiddle on. You know, I love them both. You know, it's hard for me to tell which one I like better sometimes. Sometimes I'm more of a swing mood. Sometimes I'm in more of a bluegrass mood. One can be easier to play than the other depending on how I'm feeling. You know.
You don't use electric fiddle?
Yeah, I do. In fact, I was using one tonight. Yeah, just an acoustic fiddle with an electric pickup on it. And yeah, most of the gigs that I do, yeah, I have to plug in so that I can be heard among the electric guitars and the drums and all of that. And but that's one reason why I like bluegrass so much, is because with bluegrass, you don't have to plug in. You just play through a microphone, or sometimes you play with nothing at all. And that's the way I prefer it, you know, if it's possible to do it that way.
Do you create music?
Do I write music? Yeah, yes I do, yeah. Here and there. Not as much as I'd like. I think I'm a harsh critic. It's hard for me to come up with something that I want to hear. You know?
Have you the occasion to play your music?
Very, very rarely. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a lot more of that at some point. But I think I need more good songs before I can really feel comfortable doing it.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
We enjoyed to meet